say tonight, what we're going to do is we're going to talk about uh, our new church that we're getting ready to open in a couple of months. And it's going to be in Maricopa, Arizona. And we're going to be um, starting it as a Bible study. It's going to be um, the first thing we're going to do, I believe, is going to be I can't remember if for some reason if we said September or October.
September 5th
Is
is supposed
September?
to be. I was looking at the flyer that Pastor Al sent out, and it had September
Right,
5th
right,
on it.
right, right. But Pastor Noel, do we say that it was going to be? Did it change or did it?
Yeah, we were just talking about it and saying because we haven't gotten a start, we would probably, it might be better to move that date to October instead of
October?
September to make sure we have enough time
Okay.
Okay,
uh to really get out there and let people know, hey, we're coming.
right. Okay, so I believe here's the plan, y'all. So we're gonna be passing out flyers at parking lots, grocery stores, uh, nail shops, barber shops, parks, home communities, all of that good stuff for the month of August and September. We as well already have things planned. We already have flyers made. We got some videos done that's going to be on social media that's going to be specifically targeted to Maricopa. It's not just going to be on regular pages for just everybody to see. It's going to be boosted on the ministry page so that way people specifically in that area that we want to reach will be reached, and everybody in Maricopa will definitely know about it. But we'll still put it on regular posts too, just in case people everywhere else know somebody that's in the Maricopa area, or if they're closer to Maricopa than they are to Phoenix, then we'll still do that. But the specific thing will be the specifics will be there in Maricopa as far as where we're going to be, targeting the audience for the social media stuff. And then I believe the first service is just going to be more like and this is just for you guys to know whenever you're passing stuff out and whenever you're talking to people about the new church, that the first service is going to be more like a uh, uh, vision casting to kind of let the people know what the church is, what the church is about, Pastor Al, Pastor Noel's vision, what they're going to be doing, what kind of people they're looking for to be a part of the church. And if people want to connect, they'll connect that night, and we'll have everything there for them. Um, and again, all of these are extensions of what's already happening right now. So these won't be at like churches that have full autonomy to kind of go their own direction, do their own thing. This is going to be a I am church, which means the way it functions, the way it operates is going to be the same as everything is already functioning and operating now. um, you know, and so we kind of want everybody to kind of, as much as possible, if you have the time, we'll have a couple of Saturdays maybe that we'll kind of go out there, do all the passing out of flyers, talk to people, let people know what's coming. But like I said, we'll probably do that the month of August and the month of September, just so people kind of know what it is, where it's going to be at, all of that good stuff. On top of everything else we'll be doing to let people know what's going on. But we'll need the help of the leadership just to really, like I said, put some boots on the ground and really get out there and get some things moving, get some people interested. And we're deciding right now whether the church is going to be uh, I believe it's at a center that we've already looked at, or if it's going to start as far as the vision casting, if it's going to start at Pastor Allen, Pastor Noel's house. But I believe we'll probably get a way to kind of see what the interest is whenever we have the flyers. Maybe we could put some kind of QR code and tell people to register. It'll be free, but at least we can kind of have an idea of what to expect, and that way we kind of have a good idea. And if possible, again, for those that can come at least to the first one where the vision casting is, just to kind of be there to support, to help, so on and so forth. um I believe it's Pastor Gloria, and also I believe it's Elder Shannon is going to be out there with Pastor Allen, Pastor Noel. So they'll be kind of, taking care of everything out there. But I'm saying as far as us just kind of going in there as a team, as a unit, and really kind of letting the people know, getting the word out, all that good stuff. Even when we're out there talking to people, we can pray for them, we can do all that good stuff, but really letting them know that there's a church that's going to be there, that's going to, meet all their needs, everything else. And then direct them to the ministry Facebook page and everything else, so that way they can kind of check things out already, what's going on now, and know that it's just an extension of something that already exists, and we're going to keep doing this. We're going to keep growing, we're going to keep going to different cities and everything else. So let's so we'll again be in contact about the dates that we want to set for August and September to go out there and pass everything out. And again, if you can make it, you can. If you can't, you can't. We don't want to make it into a big deal. We just want as many people as possible that represents I Am Church, that represents the leadership, to just, this is what we do. We're going to go out there together. We're going to pass out the flyers together. We're going to pray together about it and make sure that, as we step foot in Maricopa County as I Am Church, not Maricopa County, but Maricopa, the city, as we step foot in there as I Am Church, is establishing itself out there, that there's people that's already anointed to hear. There's people already anointed to respond. People already, been praying for this church to come out there. They may not have said, I want I Am to come out to Maricopa, but they've been crying out to God, praying for a ministry that will have what they need, that where they can commit to, where they can hear the word, get the word, be fed the word, and also where they can serve themselves and they can become who God called them to be as well. So it's an exciting time, and there'll be more details coming later, but right now, just know that we're looking for as many people as possible to be there on those 2 days. We're just getting into July right now, so we'll have plenty of time to let everyone know what date it'll be in July that we're going to go out there, and what day it's going to be in, not July, but what day in August we're going to be out there, and what day in September we're going to be out there as a team, as a ministry team, to working together to really pour into that Maricopa area where we are going to have a church at. So just kind of be looking forward to that. And as much as possible, like if the people that were not here, were not on the meeting, don't try to explain it to them, because if something is explained wrong or whatever, just tell them to get with Pastor Allen, Pastor Noel, if they have any questions about what this meeting was about. Because what seems to happen is, if people for whatever reason couldn't be on a meeting, sometimes, information can be repeated wrong or in a different way. And then people go into it thinking that it's one thing and it's been something else the whole time. So if they have any questions about what the meeting was about, just direct them to Pastor Al, Pastor Noel, and that way the information is, or not even Pastor Allen, Pastor Noel, direct them to either Pastor Gloria or Elder Shannon. And that way they can make sure that the information is correct. If they want to know what's going on, what's happening. But like I said, there's still details that we're working out, that Pastor Allen, Pastor Noel still have to make some decisions on. But for the most part, everything is pretty much set. We have some things in place now. But again, what we need you all to do is not necessarily get in and work everything with everybody else. You all have your responsibilities at the church right now. So we're not asking you to take on any other responsibilities. We're not asking you to be out there to serve and all the rest of that. We just need the team there to help get the word out, help pass out flyers, help pray for people, help let people know what the current YouTube is, the current Facebook page, and all the rest of that. Direct them directly to Pastor Al and Pastor Noel's personal pages, as well as the I Am Church page. And that way they can find more about them, find out more about them, who they are, what they do, and then they find out more about the church as well. And I'm sure we'll probably get a I Am Maricopa page specifically as well. And then we'll have one for the I Am. I don't know what we're calling the I Am we already have. Like I said, I think I asked y'all that before. Is it going to be I Am West, or is it I Am
Phoenix?
I Am Phoenix. That's right. I Am Phoenix. So, you know, we'll get another a Facebook page specifically for that. Again, we do have videos that are being made right now. We do have flyers that are being printed and all of that good stuff. So we'll have all of that stuff ready before we actually go out. But yeah, I'm like I said, it's an exciting thing. And again, if you can't do it, if you can't make it, no problem. Uh, the flyers are still going to be passed out. Everything is still going to be done. We don't want nobody to get, you know, um, you know, feel any kind of way
Overwhelmed.
about it. Let's
Yeah.
just come together. Let's just make it happen. For those that can, let's do it. For those that can't, pray for us. All right. So,
Mhm.
and I think that'll be it. But we'll let you guys know the dates and all of that good stuff. So, um, I believe that that's really what this meeting tonight was going to be about. Again, there's still a few things we want to work out, so we really can't get into all of the details yet and let everybody know everything. But again, if there's questions that you do have, you know, you can either ask it now, or you can ask Pastor Gloria, or you can ask Elder Shannon. There's some things again that we don't know yet, so we don't have every detail for every part of everything that's going on yet. But for the most part, everything is pretty much worked out. We got 2 more months left before we start because we're going to start the first. And between October and December, it's going to be like a Bible study on Thursday nights. Okay, it's just going to be a Bible study. The first time we all meet, it's going to be a vision casting that Pastor Allen, Pastor Noel is going to do, and then from that point on, it's going to be Bible study for the rest of the year on Thursday nights, starting the first Sunday in 2026. No, I'm sorry, not Sunday. The church is going to be held on Saturdays in 2026. So starting the first Saturday, because Pastor Al will be at Maricopa on Saturdays, then they'll be at Phoenix. I Am Phoenix on Sunday mornings, the same way they are now. And so, but starting the first Saturday, it's that's going to be the main service is on Saturdays. Okay, for Maricopa. And again, we're not asking anybody from this leadership team to be there or do anything there or anything else. You guys will just keep doing what you're doing at the Phoenix location. We just need your help in getting the word out. Okay, so nobody has to do any extra work. You don't have to travel
Mhm.
back and forth between Maricopa and Phoenix, nothing like that. Pastor Gloria and Elder Shannon will handle all of that. They're actually going to be there. That's going to be their place where they're working and taking care of things and making sure things are running and everything else. So, and everybody else will still be at West. Um, did I say West? I meant Phoenix.
You did. You
Okay.
mean
I'm like, what
Phoenix.
I say West? Okay. So, to be there in Phoenix. Um, and nothing else changes. Okay. Everything else is still going to be the exact same way it is. We're just adding a church onto what we're doing. And we already have people that's going to be there. Um, and but I believe, and Pastor Noel can probably help me on this, but I believe the Thursdays are still going to be going, and Saturday will be the main service. Or once the new year starts, we're going to cut the Thursday for now and just do Saturdays.
I think we can have that. I think we can keep doing it. I mean, unless maybe we'll just have another meeting about it and see.
Okay, so as of right
We
now, we got Wednesday night and Sunday morning at Phoenix, and then we
Thursday.
may
Oh
have
yeah.
Thursday and Saturday at Maricopa.
Right.
Got it.
Right.
Okay.
Because it depends. Yeah.
Okay. Yeah. So, you know, as you guys are just talking to people about it now, that's pretty much the information from October, from the first Thursday of October till the last Thursday of December. It's going to be Bible studies on Thursday nights at 7 o'clock p.m. Starting
Mhm.
the first Saturday in January, which I believe is Pastor Noel's birthday.
It
Uh,
is my birthday.
Starting the
Yep.
first Saturday of
Yeah.
January of 2026, it's going to
Yeah.
start on Sundays, and it'll probably be Thursdays as well at 7. But
On
that's the times that it's going to be happening. So just as you're talking to people that you know right now, you can at least let them know that that's what the schedule is going to be. It's going to start on this day, and again, we'll have the flyer for the place where it's going to be, and all that good stuff. So that way, everyone will know where it's going to be at, and I think that's it. As long as you have that information, we can already start talking to people that we know about it, spreading the word, all that good stuff. But again, as far as us going physically to the place, once in August, once in September. And that's what we're looking for the leaders to be at. Okay. So I believe that's everything. So does anybody have any questions about anything that was said tonight, discussed tonight? No? Everybody good? Wonderful, wonderful, wonderful. All right. Well, I believe then that that's all that I have for this meeting. I just kind of wanted to make sure that everybody would kind of be preparing for that. Um, Next week we'll probably get back to our regular scheduled thing of, things that we talk about and things that I teach or whatever. Because I still want to do some things on the thing that I left off on a couple of weeks ago, which was the precursor, the pioneer, and the pace setter. So I want to do a few more things with that. Just so everybody can keep, identifying where they are in their leadership, who they are, the kind of leader you are, so you kind of know things you should be involved with and things you shouldn't be involved with. The kind of leader you are should let you know these are areas that are probably that I can be the most effective in, and these are areas that I probably won't be a success in. So, so knowing the kind of leader you are just helps out with that. So we'll pick back up on those things, but uh, but I'm sure we'll have some definites on some things that we talked about tonight, as far as definite about where it's going to be at, definite about the dates that we're going to go out there and actually pass stuff out that we're expecting all of you all to be there with. So this is not a whole church thing. So the whole church doesn't know about this yet, and the whole church will not be involved in us even going out there to go pass stuff out. This is just for the leadership. Okay, just for the leadership. So um yeah, Pastor Noah, is there anything you want to say about any of this?
No, I think you covered everything.
Okay,
Pretty much for where we are right now at this point. Yeah.
right. Okay. Well, all right, y'all. I think that's everything I got. I will talk to y'all soon. Again, this was not going to be a long meeting at all. We just kind of wanted to get on here and let everybody know what we were going to be doing and how. All right. So that's it. I appreciate y'all. God bless y'all. I love y'all. I'll see y'all
God
soon.
bless you.
All right.
All
We'll
right.
see y'all.
All right.
Bye-bye.
Thank
Bye-bye.
you.
Thank
Bye.
you.
Okay.
Thank you.
All right.
Bye.
Hold on. As soon as she got home. All right.
Good night, everybody.
Good night.
Good night.
Good night.
Let me see here. Stop.